here is your host.
Ladies and gentlemen, to Around the Point. Ladies and gentlemen, to Around the Point.
And now, you are watching Around the Point, live on YouTube.com. Because fuck it, why not? And now, here is your host, Heel Steven.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Around the Point. Boy, it's been a while. I'm lost for words here, but fuck yeah, it's Around the Point. First one of 2017. We are live here on the YouTube channel. That's right, guys. Live here on the YouTube channel, youtube.com/HeelSteven. If you're new here to this channel, hit that sub button. Hit this, put a big old thumbs up, and, you know, join the live chat, interact, and do all that fun hippity hoopla. It is Sunday, March 19th. I almost said May 19th. I don't know why, but I almost said May. 2017. That's 2 months from today, if you will, from this exact date, but that's just, again, around the point. See what I did there? But yeah, guys, we're literally 2 weeks from now, from WrestleMania, 2-3 weeks, where the fuck it is. But as you guys can see, I'm not alone. As always, I am the fat fuck himself. I just burped. The one they call Heel Steven. And I'm here joined by 3 awesome people here. First person, he's all the way somewhere. I think in Ohio, I believe it is. The one, the only, Thrash Maniac 99. The original
What's up, everybody?
Founder, the originator of the brand split idea from many, many moons ago.
God.
Levi,
Fuck
how
off.
have you
damn
been?
it.
How you been?
I thought
Levi?
we were past this already.
No, but still, come on. You founded the idea. It was your brainchild. You came up with the idea of the brand split. And look at us now. Look where we're at now.
I wish I was the one who came up with it.
Of course you do. Of course, absolutely. But Levi, how the fuck have you been, buddy?
Alright, I've just been hanging out, doing stuff for ICW. Meanwhile, I'm still waiting for that phone call to go back to work.
ICW. Can you let the people know? Because there's a lot of viewers out there that may not be familiar with ICW. Let them know what is this thing that you call IC and the W.
Well, if anybody out there knows about with the WWE video games, like this one, 2K17, then you would know there's create a superstar, create an arena, create a show, etc., etc. And if you want to live out somewhat of a dream of, say, you want to run your own quote-unquote wrestling company, wrestling show, all you gotta do is pick up a wrestling game, create your superstars, and get the people who are available with a camera and or a mic, cut promos, put them on a show, and we book it like a wrestling show. And Mr. Heel Steven over here is my current world champion with his character, Stefan Guerrero.
The greatest ICW champ in the history of ICW.
You're the only champion, though.
That's the point, though.
Yeah, for now.
All right.
For now.
And we're also joined here
Don't
by...
make me spoil shit on your show.
And we're also joined here
Watch
by
yourself.
the host of the SmackDown Rebound, also the Impact reviews over at Impact Rebellion over at WrestleZone.com. The one, the only. Also find him over at OneWrestling.com. I recovered it, right? The one, the only. Okay, Fabe. Connor, how are you?
What's up?
How are you,
I'm
buddy?
exhausted because I have way too much shit on my plate, but I'm hanging in there. I'm glad we were able to pull this off. Usually going live is not necessarily an easy task for me now that I have 2 little ones to take care of, so I'm glad we were able to pull this off.
2 little okay Fabes.
Yo, yeah, look, okay, we'll go with that.
2 little okay Fabes, if you will. You should make a shirt. I'm an okay Fabe child. I don't know, something like that. Imagine.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you just suggest that I make a shirt that says I'm an OK-fape child,
Baby,
that would insinuate that I
for
have
babies.
a lot of children in the world.
For
Yeah,
babies, for fucking
it'd be like
babies,
Slater's children.
for
Oh
for
my
babies,
God.
for babies, toddler sized.
Your ICW champion, ladies and gentlemen.
Exactly. I may have to take the belt off him now.
Don't do
You
that.
have
You
the
do
power,
that.
Levi. Do it.
Oh,
Do it.
fuck it. And we're joined here all the way from sunny California, the Impact Wrestling Anthem fanboy assassin himself. He put the sleep on the owl. The one, the only Chase Oliver. Chase, how the fuck you been, buddy?
All I know is that I've heard LeVar Ball say that he could have done a better sex tape with Paige. So that's what LeVar
I
Ball
believe it.
saying.
I honestly, I believe it. I totally believe it. You guys in the chat are kicking
LeVar
ass right
Ball
now.
could beat Mikey Gordon. That's what
Caval?
he's telling me.
Caval?
LeVar Ball. Yeah, oh yeah, they're saying. Oh, this is wrestling. I forgot. My bad. That's a sports reference.
So tell
Have
me
you heard
why.
have you heard about this guy Stephen LeVar Ball, the crazy dude?
Oh, the one
I've
that
heard
beat
him.
Jordan 1-on-1. Yeah, I heard about him. Yeah.
Yeah, he said that he could beat him. Yeah, his kids play college basketball. Yeah, that crazy psycho.
That's what's up, dude. That is what's up.
Can't tell if he's typing or chewing gum.
I'm just here.
Or
I'm styling
both.
and profiling now. I'm styling and profiling.
He's masticating.
Yeah, I had to fix
I'm
it.
promoting the stream. I'm being a good social media guy.
I retweeted.
I retweeted too. Again, so funny little fact here. For some fucking reason, my bars at the bottom of my computer are on the side now and shit. How the fuck did that happen is beyond me.
Oh, you
know-
mean your taskbar?
Yeah. It's on the side now.
You just
my
click and
laptop.
drag it.
Yeah.
Or right click, right?
That, or there should be a way for you to grab it and just pull it down. Happens all the time. One time I accidentally flipped my monitor upside down and I lost my mind because I'm like, I don't know what I did. I don't know what to do. Help me. And the worst part was, like, it wasn't just the image was mirrored, it was all my actions were too. So I'm like, taking my mouse and going like up and the mouse is going down. So I'm like, all right, this is gonna suck.
I'll wait for it. I'll wait for it. I'll wait for this eventually. I'll get this worked out later. But
Boom.
guys, again, it's been a while. Around the Point is back here on the YouTube channel. So what I'm gonna do with Around the Point? It's going to be like a Sunday thing for the stuff that we don't cover on the T-Mail podcast. Because again, we do the shows on Wednesday, and sometimes Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday things pop up, and we may not cover on the podcast.
AK Steven doesn't want to miss out on the views of talking about certain things that pop up.
Fuck yeah, I'm a
God.
selfish sack of shit.
I mean, that's just smart business.
I know,
Yeah,
smart
it's smart
business.
business. I mean, hey, I'm just saying, if YWC YouTubers can come on here and complain about views and talk about they need support,
The Lex Man.
just say,
Jeez,
not
I don't know who you're referring to.
I'm referring to your boys, everyone's
Your boy-
boy, the Lex Man.
Your
votes.
Dally X Man, or the Lex Man, the same guy, by the way, who did a Zack Ryder, whatever the fuck he did years ago, featured on the WWE channel, got the network for free and all that fun stuff. But that's Around the Point. That's Around the Point. But
Ba-doom-tsh.
that's not my business. Point of the matter is, yeah. So this will be for the Sunday show, Around the Point, and all that fun stuff. And boy, do we have one big topic, and I guess a few, but we got one big major topic to discuss here. Notice the title of the stream, Around the Page.
Oh,
Get
God.
it? Around the Page. Because now
It's more shit. I still think it should have been called as the page turns up. No, what was it? In out. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, in and out.
In, out, in,
Or sticky pages.
Sticky
One of those
pages.
three. I think those would have been better.
Oh
choices.
my God, you guys are terrible.
Dude,
Sticky bandits.
Twitter was the worst. The day
Friday.
everything had, like, what was it? Friday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Black Friday was like the funniest wrestling news day in quite some time.
I had so many, like, I was at a show and I just had, like, my phone just kept like just constant, just either jokes or memes or just whatever. It was just like rapid fire. I'm like, wow, internet wastes no time.
Fun fact, how I learned about this, I was on my way home with my family from a casino because we went and gambled and went to a seafood buffet, and I'm in the truck looking on my phone. I was looking through my Facebook, and I hear about this. I'm like, what the fuck? And
I'm just
then when I
picturing, like,
get home, I
hey,
watch
Mom.
it. I'm like, whoa.
Like
Actually, I actually told my mom about this.
so on Thursday, Beauty and the Beast opened at my movie theater, and I work at the bar, and so this happened to me on Thursday.
Oh,
A wine bottle cut open my hand. Like I was trying to
Ugh.
uncork it, and I uncorked it too hard, and so I got like I got this cut on my hand, and so I was in the ER, lost a bunch of blood, everything like that. I was like all drugged up on Thursday night. I came back and I wanted to work, and my work said, "You got to go home, but we like that you came back." And I was like, "All right, I'll go home." So I went home. I went to bed. I don't remember anything. And then I woke up at like 9 a.m. And then all of a sudden I go on Facebook, and the first thing I see is like Paige in the bathroom pictures. And I'm just like, what the fuck? And then it just keeps on leaking. And then I just see a picture of like Paige's mouth, like looking at a dick. And I'm like, oh my fuck, no. I was like, you gotta be kidding me, man.
Yeah, it was bad.
Oh man. It's like, oh god. And then the rest followed. Like before I literally went to work. And now I'm gonna ask everyone here. I know Steven, you're supposed to be the host, but I'm gonna ask everyone here.
Sure.
You can be honest. I'm honest when I say it. Who here actually watched the videos? Because I felt like I watched both of the videos. The only thing I have not seen, and if you guys can show me it, I haven't seen Paige sniffing cocaine off the NXT Women's title.
I haven't seen that either.
That's the only one I haven't seen.
So I've seen the pictures. I've not seen the videos.
Okay.
Because they were sent to me. I know what's in the videos because people keep telling me. But wait, because I heard something different about the NXT title.
Oh, I heard she was sniffing cocaine or something like that.
No,
I heard that apparently she got jizzed on the belt.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I
Yeah.
heard she was snipping something off of there.
No, I heard somebody finished on it.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
Money shot all over the fucking title, hey?
Yeah, indeed.
Pretty much. I only saw the picture that was sent to me, so figures.
You know what it is? Listen, again, there's a lot of people who have a different point of view of the situation. All right? Some of you will say, oh, you know what? I feel bad for her. Some of you will say, oh, you know what? This is funny as shit. Again, you have a point of view on the topic, okay? Yes, you can feel bad for what happened. Yeah, no one deserves to have their shit leaked out. No one deserves it. But I think Chase hit the nail on the head in his stream that he did, I think, this past weekend. Yeah, when you're in the public eye, you should not be doing this stupid shit. When you're in the fucking public eye.
You can do stupid shit, just delete it. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Like Matt Hardy says, delete. Like, you don't need why are you having this on your phone? Like, first of all, the cloud is one of the easiest things to hack in like the world. Like, anyone can access your cloud. They just need your email, first of all. And you're getting your email is like the easiest thing to get. You know, if you don't want something that personal, why are you uploading that to your cloud? Okay, that's just dumb, first of all. And it's like, really, to be honest, like I said, Paige doesn't need your support, man. She ain't gonna send you a thank you. It's not like when you get busted and go to jail. It's not like Paige is gonna help you get out of jail because you wrote a nice tweet about her. She doesn't give a fuck, you know. So it's just like she has a PR team. Xavier Woods is fine. He has a great PR team. Call Stone Cold Steve Austin after he beat up his wife. They can tell you how good the PR team is there. He can tell you.
Touche.
I just see, hold on, before you guys continue. I see in the comments a straight shooter saying, Bailey touched that belt, Sasha touched that belt, Charlotte touched that belt, and Asuka touched that belt.
They all
Some
kissed
things
it.
just can't ever be unclean.
They all kissed that belt. And actually, to kill that joke, unfortunately, the belt that was in the picture or in the video, supposedly, was the old one. Because if you look, the old WWE logo's on there, not the current one.
Yeah.
Bummer. But still, dirty belt.
Exactly.
Very dirty. It's about as dirty as when Shawn Michaels posed for Playgirl and the belt was right on his crotch. Fucking hell.
Fucking hell, yeah. Fucking hell. But at the end of the day, listen, Paige, end of the fucking day. You know what? Will she be fired from this? I don't think so. She won't.
No, I highly doubt.
I
she
would
will.
hope not. I
There's
would
other
hope not.
reasons to fire this idiot than the sex tape.
Exactly.
I get it, but if she is gonna get fired solely about this, then it's bullshit.
No, but there's other
That's where I'm
reasons.
leaving
There's other
that.
reasons. Like she's been an idiot outside of the company. She's been suspended twice already. So it's like, there's other reasons why you could fire Paige.
Exactly. I mean, yeah, for coming on the belt, absolutely.
Well, I mean,
someone else did.
well, I mean, true. I don't think they're gonna. I don't think they're gonna. There's no reason to let her go for this, because I saw this ridiculous thing about freaking what do you call it, about people or saying that Paige leaked it intentionally. I don't buy that at all.
Why?
Yeah, I mean,
the most ridiculous thing I heard was someone said this is a part of a Total Diva storyline. I'm like, what the fuck are you?
I don't even know about that. I think that's kinda stupid
she
to
hasn't been
say.
featured. I mean, to the best of my knowledge, she hasn't even been featured.
Yeah, no,
On-
Wasn't she banned for
Yeah,
Total Divas? Hold on,
yeah,
was
she
she
got-
banned? Didn't she get like the axe for that show?
no, she's
No,
still on it.
she's still on right now for this
She's still
season. They're
a
just
cat.
on their break right now.
Wow,
They
yeah,
did
yeah.
document her neck injury quite a bit on the last
Yeah.
couple of episodes.
See, again, I don't watch that show, so I really wouldn't know, if you will. I really.
All I
wouldn't
gotta say is that whenever Paige first got it, she fucking flipped out at Eva Marie and Natalia for supposedly everyone knowing about it.
You know what's crazy? Apparently, also, there have been talks of Alexa Bliss having something leaked out, some Ray.
I've heard about the whole Alexa Bliss
Now-
thing. That's fake.
I heard
Yeah,
it was
that's
fake.
fake.
It looked real, but it really wasn't. You know what I mean? It's just, again, we'll see what happens from here. But honestly, listen, again, it sucks what happened with Paige. It totally sucks. But when you're an adult, you know what I mean? Again, I think at the time she was like, what, 18, 19 and shit?
Yeah.
And Maddox
I mean-
was how old again?
What's that?
Maddox was how old again? Right at the time when he was fucking her from behind? and
I
shit?
have no idea, but I mean, there's no. Yeah, there's no reason why. I don't think she's gonna get in any trouble because of this crap. But I have heard the same rumor that the person who leaked this or whoever said that they have other superstars. I heard Summer Rae, I heard Sasha Banks, which that'll kill the internet. Caitlyn.
You definitely know I'm watching those, man.
Oh shit, you is.
I'm
He's
out.
locking.
Okay, I have no shame. I don't care. Yeah, all these people
Chase
say
lock
out
in
of
the room.
respect. What respect? You don't have
Chase
respect.
lock.
You're making jokes about it.
Jay's locking the door. Do not disturb.
Hey, I wish Alexa Bliss ones were true too, man. I would
too.
watch those all
Fuck
day.
yeah.
That
was like,
streaming
oh,
sales are up
whoa.
200%. How the hell does this happen?
And then there's gonna be people in the comment section like, "Oh man, dude, that's such a dude. We're men. If you don't want to see beautiful women naked, I don't know what your problem is, man. Okay, I'm a loser for wanting to see girls naked. That's cool.
I do want to say right now, you guys in the chat are kicking ass right now. We got 10 likes. If we can get to 20 likes, that'd be awesome. To just keep chatting.
Yeah,
keep
there's 18, 19 of you guys watching. Like it.
You guys,
Bam.
They're awesome. Get up to 20, maybe 25, maybe 30 by the end of the stream. Who the fuck knows? We'll be answering questions also. If you guys want to leave questions for us to answer as well, feel free to also in the process. But also, WrestleMania is literally 2 weeks from now.
Wait, Steven, you're really just going to gloss over. This is like what you should be. This is the title of your video, man. You should keep milking this in. There's so much more you can talk about from this.
I mean, okay. Well, the fact that Xavier Woods has got involved also and shit. There's a video where
Allegedly.
no.
It's him.
It's
him.
It's him.
Did you all see the Twister video?
Dude, did anyone see? They did a video. It was to promote WrestleMania last year, where it was a Snickers commercial. And Paige is like, it's like, I'm a princess when I'm not hungry, and then she's like, now that's better. Now scream for me. I'm like,
oh shit. No, there's this Twister video of like Xavier Woods and Paige playing Twister.
yeah,
And like straight up, like there's like a point in the video where Paige's head's like right by like his dick, and then like Big E's face is just giving it away, like, oh yeah, they fucking tonight or something like that. Like that shit That shit was
I
hilarious.
guess now there's all these stories coming out that they were like very friendly and playful with each other at the time. Like not so much now.
Oh, you could tell they definitely had sex. Like you could tell when you're close to a girl and the way you act towards them,
Yeah.
like you fucked once or whatever. Like it's
Exactly.
not that like the way like Paige interacts with like Biggie. Oh, she had to have sex with Biggie, man. Like Biggie, I wouldn't be surprised if he ran through a lot of those.
Can you imagine?
Man.
You imagine that too? Can you
Yeah.
imagine?
Plus, not to mention on Total Divas, fucking Paige always likes to play with Biggie's titties all
Yeah.
the time.
Yeah, that's what I'm
You
saying.
say
Whenever it was
Big
reciprocated.
E's titties? I mean, again, you're talking to a guy who doesn't watch Total Divas. You're talking to a guy who doesn't watch Total Bellas. That's just me. But again, you know, Xavier Woods, you can now understand where he got the fucking idea for up, up, down, down.
Yeah,
In,
keep it
out,
tight.
in, out.
Keep
In,
it
out.
tight.
Oh god, that reminds me of the one joke I made about this whole thing on Chase's stream, but you fucking was laughing your ass off.
I was
Oh.
laughing at all the jokes, man.
It
No,
sounds
dude,
like
the best
Xavier's dick
video-
is going up, up, plus Paige going down, down, equals up, up, down, down.
Hold up.
There
Well,
was
but, like,
The
there
straight
was
shooter,
there was
the straight
something.
The straight shooter as a commenter. Did anyone see the video where they included JR's commentary into the Page tape with Xavier Woods?
Oh my
And
god.
the cup
I
is
didn't
over-
hear
I
that.
haven't
That
seen
sounds-
that, but
Ah.
like, it sounds funny. So
Like,
Hold on.
seriously, like,
Someone mentioned to me if you just go on Twitter and type in the phrase Xavier Woods and you see you'll see all these different.
I could
much?
imagine what the fuck I'm gonna do
No.
that now.
his congratulations video on his channel. Oh my god, that comment section was savage. They delete comments, and I gotta say, dude, like the fact that Xavier Woods is deleting comments and then going to try to make jokes about it at the stupid video game convention that he's at is so stupid. First of all, you wouldn't be anywhere without the hardcore wrestling fan base, Xavier Woods, with your silly gaming channel. So you should respect them. And second of all, it's your fault for getting caught. So you should just be a man about it and just freaking leave those comments. Because literally, the top comments that video, who just came in here just to see the Xavier Woods and the Paige jokes. Like, literally, that's the only reason why you came to see this video. No one cared about
I
like, that
cannot
tweet.
tell you how endless that fucking section was. I
Nah,
went and
you know,
watched that video back. Good lord, the comments was endless.
Oh my god. I'm
people
just
had
reading
you
some of
laughing.
these now, like some of these ones now, like Brad Maddox and Xavier Woods should win Tag Team Slammy of the Year.
Yeah, the Paige-
The one I saw, it looks like it's a football manager walking into their team after they just won, and he's like going in, he's walking in, and they're all like surrounding him, all like jumping up and down. It says Xavier Woods walking into the Raw locker room Monday like this. After watching that video again, I have to be honest, I
dude, you know
didn't
what
see
sucks?
it.
They're going to a Savage crowd on
Going to
Monday.
Brooklyn
They're going
tomorrow.
to Brooklyn.
They're not gonna be on Raw. There's no way in hell they're gonna be
They're
on Raw.
not. They are. They have
Or
to
if
be.
they are, they'll be in backstage.
Yeah, I
No.
know. I said they're going
No.
to keep them backstage. I said they're going
Mhm.
to keep them backstage.
Because even if they do the fucking New Day ice cream bit, no.
No.
They're not
save
gonna
it
They,
be
for
on
us.
should,
Raw.
Save
I
that
don't
for
think they
WrestleMania.
should be on
Save
After
it
Raw.
for WrestleMania.
After watching that video again, I have to be honest, I didn't see the tag. Was Xavier Woods the legal man?
The
Xavier
legal
Woods
man.
and Brad Maddox, you're going to be in a tag team match tonight. Play as, and it's Teddy Long GIF animating. It's just, oh my god! Someone took the 2K game, and they recreated the Funkadactyls entrance with like the pom poms and everything when they're touching butts and coming up, and it's Woods and freaking Paige.
So
Fuck's sake.
did you see that? Did you see my thumbnail for my video? I have the bootios, and it's Paige, Xavier Woods.
Yeah,
and then
I've
Brad.
seen that made it. Yep, I've
Yeah,
seen
the
that make its round. Thank God.
That was hilarious. But no, there's so many fun, and like that's the thing that I don't get. People defend Paige, but they're making jokes about Maddox and Woods. Like, look, if you're going to defend Paige, defend Woods and Maddox. Don't be all like that. That shows how much wrestling fans think. They think with their dicks. They don't think with their minds, man. They just want Paige to like give them attention. Paige is not going to give you any attention, and she don't care. She fucking her Poppy. Okay, Poppy's number
I mean, I
one.
feel bad for all of them. I'm not gonna lie.
I feel bad for the
mean,
Rio.
I make
I feel bad
jokes
for
and it
the
is,
Rio.
but
I feel bad for
Well,
Rio.
I don't. For me personally, maybe because like I've been around people who've had stupid stuff on their phone, and I've seen the results of it firsthand, and like I know that's like, hey, you gotta not do anything stupid with your phone or your device, and if you are, make sure you just keep that shit super private. Like I've seen it happen firsthand and stuff like that, and it ruined relationships. So for me personally, I always say like, hey, if you're gonna do something, like I have no problem with people doing like people act like it's like a bad thing that they did this. Like it was like, oh, like like no shit, these guys are gonna have sex. Like they're around each other like 24/7. They have nothing else to do, and like yeah, you're gonna find someone attractive at some point, you know.
No.
So yeah, of course you're gonna have sex with
You know
them.
what made this shit?
I mean,
even
they're on
more
the road all
crazier?
the time. I mean,
Yeah.
Exactly.
What else are they supposed to do?
You want to know what made this shit? You know what made this shit even more crazier? You think about it. At the time, if Hornswoggle hit that shit,
Oh, dude, that'd be great.
Horse and El Torito.
Pretty-
At Hornswoggle and El Torito.
Where the fuck did you get Hornswoggle out of this, Steven?
Again, there were
Is there
talks that-
something you need to tell us?
I'm just saying. You know what? We've been talking about Xavier
Especially since
Woods.
it was like St. Patrick's Day, you had like little horny fucking Paige.
Oh my
Yo.
god.
You had fucking Xavier Woods. You
Having
had fucking
fun
Brad
playing.
Maddox. Who's to
Chase,
say?
you are a terrible person.
Oh no, I'm just saying. That's not
Yes,
terrible at all.
But
Seems
But
cool.
real quick, how's this for a theory? How would you feel if, because the rumor was that it was a hacker, quote unquote, who put this shit out there from the cloud and shit.
I've heard a
How
mix
would
of
you
both.
feel? How would you feel if it turned out to be Brad Maddox who leaked it out of spite?
I mean, it could like
Could be.
honestly.
But
I
why
wouldn't
would
be
he?
surprised if it
I
could
don't
be
know.
because like he's like covering his tracks very well. Like you know what I'm saying? Like he's like playing victim very very well. So it could be him.
Yeah,
You know,
it could be.
it-
I mean, I
always,
just
the worst jobs are always the inside jobs. You know.
But why would he ruin somebody else's career?
I don't think. Okay, it's
he might be bitter about why he was let go
No, but
Which,
it-
by the way,
it's-
why was he let go?
because he
apparently
used the word prick
in a
promo on like a dark match or something.
No,
Wow,
apparently
okay.
he's on
Yeah.
a taping, and yeah, he did a taping a while back, and no one liked it. It's stupid. It's so fucking.
Yeah, this
stupid,
was
to be
like
honest.
what, like a year ago?
Speaking of Brad
no, but
Maddox, speaking of Brad
the thing
Maddox,
is, though, Brad Maddox, like, he's not ruining Paige's career. Paige's career, like, took a downfall when she got injured. Like, everyone, like, stopped
Sadly,
liking
yeah.
her. Other divas started coming in, and like fans found new favorite. Like Paige used to be like everyone's favorite. Like, oh, Paige is amazing. You guys gotta love Paige and AJ Lee.
She
And then like
still is one of my favorites.
then the NXT women came, and then like everyone's all like, you know what? I'm tired of the Europeans or the British girls. I'm gonna go with the Irish lass kicker, and everyone became Becky Lynch fans. So everyone who was like Paige fans became Becky Lynch fans, and just stopped caring about Paige.
You know
Like,
whose fault is that for the whole Paige not being relevant? WWE's fault for booking.
it's also Paige's fault. You know, you gotta go out there and.
I'm talking about prior to the injury when she became irrelevant. I was all on WWE.
Hey, she was feuding with my girl Nikki Bella. Nikki Bella was putting her over.
put it over like Rover, fucking like
Mhm.
Rover and shit.
For no reason.
Speaking of Brad Maddox, a video. Apparently, Brad Maddox cut this like 40.
Oh,
second-
dude, his Heath Ledger impersonation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. People were saying, "Oh, it's a response." I don't know. End of the day, listen. Fucking Brad Maddox, man. Xavier Woods. I mean,
The Raw's gonna be tomorrow.
we're all tomorrow gonna be fucking crazy.
Brooklyn, New York, New York.
They're gonna,
New
wow,
York.
dude,
Center.
dude,
Oh,
dude, they're
fucking
gonna be
hell.
signs. They're gonna be fucking signs
Dude,
and shit.
Hey, is Goldberg getting booed tomorrow or no?
Oh fuck yeah, he is. Brooklyn, dude.
I don't know. I really don't know because I don't think he's been booed in Smarky Towns yet. Yet.
Right,
Okay.
or if he has been booed, it's not been a lot.
No, I honestly don't.
I guarantee if they were in Philly, he would get booed for sure.
No, I mean, I'm trying to think if he's been in any Smarky Towns. Like, I don't think he has.
Toronto was pretty smarky, and he got cheered over Lesnar.
Yeah,
Never know.
Toronto's pretty smarky. San Antonio's kind of smarky.
I don't think they are.
I don't know. I don't know if you would classify Philly as smarky. I call
Yeah,
that
it
probably.
Oh,
No,
I
no,
would
no,
definitely
no,
call
no,
my
dude.
affiliate
The
Smarky.
smarky towns are Chi-Town, Philadelphia,
Yep.
Brooklyn's become smarky.
Boston's
I-
for sure.
Yeah, Boston's smarky.
Boston.
Boston.
And
kid.
then
Kid.
anywhere in New York's really smarky, to be honest.
Usually the Northeast in general. I'll be fair with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But-
This
but,
Northeast
I mean,
area is-
It depends. I don't
London.
think he's
Even
been booed.
Goldberg's
England is
going to be
smarky.
there tomorrow.
England is.
I
smarky as
think
well.
he's been advertised.
Yeah, he's advertised, right? Because I remember I saw a promo. It was like after my favorite, the Big Dog, told Shawn Michaels, with all due respect, he was going to retire the Undertaker. I saw a
Hell
beautiful,
no.
I saw a champion in Roman Reigns, and then I saw a champion in Goldberg, and I was like, dude, this is wrestling. And then we got straight to like Kevin Owens backstage farting, and I was like, fuck, this isn't wrestling. I was so stoked.
What are they gonna say?
I was like, man, dude, we are like two good wrestlers back to back.
You better not have the.
I mean, when Braun ran his ass
Fuck,
over,
dude.
the train,
Yeah,
that was,
that was so-
that's where the
shit.
Look, it went all the
Like-
way down to the bottom of the floor.
Someone I saw a meme earlier that was really funny. It was walk into the classroom after studying the test for 15 minutes, and then it says, and then the test comes in, and then it's just
Yeah, that's the one I saw too. I was dead at that
so
one,
good. And then someone took when Roman tumbled, and they like green screened it, and they just show him falling over all these different things. Like there's
I got
like-
this.
well, like this is an old video, but there's a guy who like there's this fat guy who's like falling, and he's almost like rolling like a ball, and they like green screened
Yeah.
a bunch of these images. They did the same thing with Roman when he fell after Braun just took him out. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually looking forward to that match tomorrow night. I think that match is gonna be good.
Because Roman once again will have to carry Care Bear's sorry ass to a good match. Because Roman Reigns is a good wrestler, you smarks.
Roman.
Hey, you may shit on me for this, Chase, but I think Strowman's better than Roman.
Oh my God, how he barely does a power slam good. He runs and he just lets people beat him up. Him and Baron
He's-
Corbin just beat people up, and that's it.
he's-
They don't do
he's
anything else.
He's the walking scream, Braun
He
Strowman.
he can't even bump correctly. Like Care Bear can't-
I love how he
That's
said to HBK, he's like, "I'd do that to you too if I could," or like something like that. Like he goes, if I wanted to, like.
No, if there's
And
any
it-
big man better than Roman, it's Rusev, but he's injured.
I'm
Oh,
so.
Hold up. Fucking Southpaw Regional Wrestling.
Dude.
I
Funny
Yeah,
as
I-
hell.
I
Funny.
Funny.
cracking
Tex
up from
Ferguson.
those.
It's funny. It's very,
Yeah.
very funny.
I really need to check that out at some point.
Dude, you need to.
Dude, that's like John, like that's what Fandango should be. That should be his character. Like he's so much more interesting on that than he is like like you know what I'm saying. He's so much more interesting as like a depressed drunk homie than he ever is as like
This is
Fondant.
Lance Catamaran.
And
I
by the
love, like,
way,
the-
Checo Knight, I know you're in the comments. Just stop with the
What's up,
Dana
Checo?
Brooke shtick already.
Hey, Dana Brooke turned on Charlotte, dude. That's like the hottest feud heading into Mania.
I'm sorry, but like I don't think they should have pulled that like I feel like they just
Dude,
pulled that
they
out
They
of
should
their
have done it
ass.
Raw after Mania.
Yeah.
They should have done it Raw
Yeah.
after Mania. If you're gonna have a turn,
I would.
Raw
I
after
mean,
Mania.
that's a little predictable, but it would have been a better impact and be like, by the way, Dana's out. Like,
Yeah, and then it goes to show sometimes predictability can be a good thing because it could lead to a good moment like that. The whole
or do
Dana
it at
thing could have been
friggin'
saved.
Mania.
Yeah.
Mania would have been the
Exactly.
best stage to do it at.
Exactly.
But anyway, but yeah, the Southpaw Regional Wrestling is just it's great. It's great
It's
stuff.
one of the best things that they produce. This is like what you should like. This is what you should be doing with like funny stuff. Like this is just funny stuff. It's goofy stuff. It's backstage entertainment. Like it's good. Like it's not bad at all and stuff like
I love the technical difficulties when they cut off shit and it's like what was it Cheddarson's it's like go fuck like it's at low budget crappy like 70s like it's just
Big.
it's everything
big
that was
bath.
crappy about the crappy quality of just the rough grittiness of it and that was and Cena as like the Gordon Soley was just just
That was-
say magnifique.
I seen the picture of that. He looked really funny.
Lance Catamaran and but
Speaking of-
they-
Yeah,
Go ahead.
speaking of goofy shit, I don't know if you guys saw this, but I guess if you go on the WWE Network before you watch something, you'll get that new Snickers commercial where Bailey turns heel when she's hungry.
Yeah, what the hell is that about? Like, and she uses hugging instead of the word fucking.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty funny.
Mother hugger. Like,
Are you hugging filming me? Hug you! I'm so mad! Ugh. Like she was like acting all
Bailey
pissed.
will never be heel.
She
Never.
She cannot
Bailey-
be heel.
Bailey's
Yeah.
microphone skills suck. I'm sorry. Like she's like every time I hear her talk, I just feel like she just like guys, I just want to like tell y'all that I care about you, and it's gonna be
I don't
good.
think
Like,
it's so much. I don't think it's so much that her mic skills are bad. It's the
so
fucking script.
she stumbles on her lines a lot. She's like, Charlotte, I beat you last week. Yeah, week.
Everybody's gonna be.
It just sounds so. To be fair,
like Brock Lesnar, that
it
one
sounds
segment
so
with
Manila.
the Undertaker, where he's like, Undertaker, you're here, I'm here, let's do this. That's how Bailey is on the microphone.
I can't take Brock serious anymore. It's because I don't. Whenever he speaks, I don't know if I'm supposed to.
I would have been fine with that. It's those screams that he did at WrestleMania.
And then he does the stupid ass screams whenever he freaking beats up on Mark Henry. Like
it would be like if like Braun Strowman came out like looks like all mean, like doesn't say a word, just comes out mean and intimidating. Now listen here, Roman. I'm gonna teach you a lesson. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think Bailey does stumble on her words. Definitely, I think Chase is right on that one. But on the same token, the Raw's women's division lately has not been that stellar.
I don't know what.
It's because they don't use everyone they have on there. They only
have nobody.
They have nobody.
They use them. Who else do they have? They use them.
That was my next. That was my next point. Is that
they use all their women.
Sasha, Charlotte, Dana, Bailey, Nia Jax. That's all you have.
No, hold on.
Listen, this shit is not hockey. I'm sorry. This shit, Lana. Do you want to count Carrie Caruso? I mean, who's hot? By the way.
Obviously, there's Summer Rae who's out with an injury. There's Emelina who's in her second stage of her evolution.
She's a cocoon, man.
She's in a cocoon for another 17 goddamn weeks.
Yeah.
Seriously,
and then
that is.
You got Alicia Fox, and if Paige wasn't injured, she'd be on there.
Someone said this to me on Twitter, and I thought it was really funny. They said, "Can you imagine if Emma?" So that you know how before it was like, "We're gonna see the debut of Emelina." Someone said, "Imagine it would be the greatest fu if SmackDown scooped him in, and Daniel Bryan just comes out like, yeah, thanks for the free press, Raw."
That was good. Yeah, that had to be one of the worst debuts of all time. Like, she just comes out, says, "I'm going back to Emma."
Even the announcers right now are even saying like, "We're seriously doing this again?"
Right.
Oh, it's bad. But the Raw women's division needs a total overhaul. Well, I shouldn't say total overhaul, but they just need to know how to treat their championship the right way. Yeah, it's just they're you know, I know everyone says the hot potato, but it's hard to not argue that with them just passing the belt back and forth between Sasha and Charlotte, now Bailey. It's just there were so many opportunities to do some amazing things, and they just
the Water Boy's in the chat room.
Why?
Water Boy, we missed the Water Boy.
Holy crap. Waterboy, I haven't heard from you in forever.
Yeah,
That's the Water Boy.
Bring back all the legends tonight. Yeah, I know. Between the Rope Show's even in the chat. I know, like, we're getting another multi-woman match at WrestleMania. Like, how lazy are you?
Another triple threat, yeah.
Yeah, like, how lazy are you that you couldn't have built up Nia Jax to face Charlotte at WrestleMania? Like seriously, like, Charlotte's a genius, though. I love this woman, man. She has Triple H booking to a T. Putting over Bailey at Fastlane. No one's going to remember that her pay-per-view streak ended at Fastlane.
No, it's one of those manufactured things that WWE just kind of threw in there. Like, oh, by the way, she has a pay-per-view streak. It's like, so wait, you're going to build this up and tout it just to squash it? Like, it just like that's the part that like irks me the most more than anything else. Is like you're gonna shove this in our face every single Monday Night Raw. She has a pay-per-view record. She has a pay-per-view record. She has a pay-per-view record. And then you break it on like a B pay-per-view that was horrendous.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Yeah,
Aside from one or two matches.
Wait, Fastlane was the greatest show of all time. I mean, you had my boy Roman Reigns, Barry, Care Bear.
That match I actually really enjoyed, to be honest with you.
Goldberg showed Kevin Owens what a real professional wrestler needs to be like.
No.
Okay, that's another question.
You just messed my brain up at this point, Chase. I swear.
Dude, I mean, Neville and Jack Gallagher showed the cruiserweight division that that's what a cruiserweight match needs to be.
Exactly. Yeah, that match was awesome.
I may go back and watch that after this. To be honest with you, that was a good one.
Actually, it's a good match, to be honest. Like, all sarcasm aside, but like, no, like that's a serious question about Goldberg and Kevin Owens, because like, I don't know how many in the chat are upset that Kevin Owens is not champion. I don't get why people are upset because I don't know why people feel like Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho deserve the Universal title at Mania. Because here's the thing. They were comedy characters. They were goofy. I put people on lists.
Yeah.
Characters.
I think the argument.
But it worked.
Well, I think the argument is.
That's not a main event gimmick.
Well, I think the argument is that Kevin Owens carried the Universal Championship, and I cannot emphasize the air quotes enough on that one. The Universal title, that it would logically make sense that Jericho's the one helping him keep the title every single time. So now Jericho's going to be the one to take it away from him at WrestleMania. You know what I mean? I think that just logically makes the most sense. I think more people are bitter at the fact that the match was a squash. I think that's what really irks them. I think people were more I'm just saying. I think that's what people were generally upset about, was that the fact it was another squash match. I don't give a crap. To be honest with you, I'm glad the belt is off Kevin Owens. And the only reason I say that is because the belt needs to get the fuck over. This belt needs to have some importance, and it's been over 8 months. Or wait, hold on. August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. About 8 months. And it still doesn't, it's still treated like the second-rate title. It's not even, hell, the U.S. title has more prestige, and that's saying something.
Yeah, remember when Seth Rollins and Finn Balor, the greatest of all time, they fought, and then afterwards the U.S. title was the next match. Of course, that match never happened at SummerSlam because Roman.
Oh yeah.
Had to teach Rusev a lesson in respect.
Poor Rusev.
Yeah, Ruru, man.
I still think it's I think it's the most retarded thing that he has heat over getting a haircut.
I hope Rusev gets drafted.
Could there been money? If there's money you could have done with the hair. You could have easily done a hair versus hair match versus Jinder Mahal. I know, it's Jinder Mahal, but fuck, at least it's something.
At least let him have something to do.
I honestly hope Rusev.
Steroids.
Oh my God, his veins have veins.
Yeah.
The fucking gills. What the fuck?
I hope Rusev gets drafted to SmackDown and just fucks everyone up. Just destroys everyone and get a monster push again because he needs it. And it just sucks because I like Ruru.
Yeah, no, that's the best thing to come out of Summer Rae's career. Back on. No, but back to Goldberg.
Oh God, that storyline.
I just want to know. In the chat, first of all, we have 19 likes. Let's get you have 25 people
get
watching.
To that 20.
Get to 20 right now. But I just want to know what's wrong with Goldberg being champion? Because really, to be honest here, Kevin Owens being champion and heading into WrestleMania would have been a joke. No matter who he faced, it would have been a joke.
I hate to say it, but Owens' reign as champion was a joke, and it's not his fault.
And I like Kevin Owens. I like Kevin Owens, and even I'll admit his run as champ was fucking atrocious.
I'd rather have Goldberg and Lesnar, to be honest with you.
Because it first started, he started wearing suits like a goof, and then he was still friends with Chris Jericho. Then he had the terrible feud with Seth Rollins, where Seth Rollins I need the title, give me the title, and then
Where's my statue? Where's my statue? Where's my fucking statue?
And then Roman Reigns had a feud with him, was like, all right, I can beat you, even though I'm U.S. champ.
Obviously, we would prefer to have it for people who are here, and the part-time argument. But even that's kind of, and even that's not even a ground I would stand on. But like I said, to me, it's a bigger picture scenario. Kevin can win the belt back pretty quickly, and with the rumors that I'm hearing, he probably will, and it'll be a better run than this last one. That's for damn sure. So it's not a matter of Kevin probably won't get back to that Universal title picture. I think that as long as they book him the right way and keep him the right way, it'll happen. And from what I'm hearing, it'll probably happen before SummerSlam. But I'd rather have Goldberg Lesnar because at least then the Universal title has some slight significance of importance. Because this whole time, the Universal title has been nothing more than an accessory, not even a prop, not even a gimmick, not even a
part
strap
of the
or whatever you want to call it, a tool. It's a freaking accessory. You forget he's the champion sometimes.
It's just
what this kind of reminds me of, Connor, in a way? Towards the end, whenever the old brand split was starting to die off, in 2011, 2012, 2013. Mm-hmm. And the World Heavyweight title was starting to turn that same way.
Oh, yeah,
where it was just basically a participation award.
Daniel Bryan held the belt?
It was a participation award.
Pretty much.
And that's the problem with having multiple world titles, is because no belt's going to be more important than the WWE title. That's straight up bottom line. No matter how big you make a second world title be, it's not going to be as big as the WWE title. And if they treat it like garbage, then what's the point of having multiple world titles? That would have been one of a couple things I would have done different about the brand split. And actually, I want to go into that just for a moment.
Okay.
The other thing I would have changed, we were talking about how the Raw women's division's in shambles right now, needs an overhaul. I'll tell you one reason why. Because the divisions on both shows are not big enough for there to be two separate divisions. That's why the women's division should be combined, and that way you'd have more potential matches and potential feuds. That's the problem with having two separate women's divisions.
It's not the potential feuds and matches problem. It's just that most of these women are just not ready for prime time. Like, I don't care what you guys say about Carmella. This girl does not belong on the main roster. Like, the fuck is she doing up here?
I don't think Nia belongs on the main roster, to be honest.
Yeah, Nia Jax, like,
the only reason she should have been up was just to be Enzo and Cass's manager, like she was in NXT.
But even if you take that argument, sorry, Steven, go ahead.
No, what were you gonna say?
I'd say, but even if you take the argument if they're not ready for prime time, which even that, I mean, I kind of agree with some of them. Even if you take that in consideration, it comes down to the writing in terms of how you strategically position the people that you want in the right position. No pun intended, given the title of this video. But it's SmackDown's able to do it they were able to do it with less females on their roster. I think Raw had more, and they were able to make every single one of those women important, give them enough TV time and enough development and enough believability in terms of what they were doing. So it's different because Raw just seems to rotate around the same three, and I say four with a question mark because Nia keeps disappearing in and out every now and then. The same three women: Charlotte, Sasha, and Bayley. Those are the only three. You gotta keep in mind, too, Levi,
that Charlotte's a golden child, so she has politic powers. She has these political powers, and she can do whatever the fuck she wants. While on SmackDown, Nikki Bella, she's not as much of a tyrant. Nikki Bella is a fair queen that lets everyone get opportunities.
Well, you can look, but you can't touch.
But I mean, I take what Connor says. Yeah, if the writing was better, but also combine the division would be in a lot better of a place right now.
Honestly, I just don't understand why didn't they keep combined divisions for the tag team and for the
exactly the tag division needs to be one of the same. I guess the idea one on each show.
I guess the idea is, hey, we want to showcase that our brand has its own champion. In my opinion, listen to me. If you really want to do this whole brand thing, draft thing, whatever the fuck you want to call it, the belts should have at least be available for both shows. That includes the cruiserweight title. That includes, the tag titles as well. Yeah, change the belt. Let's be fucking real about it. Was any of us really feeling those fucking penny belts? No.
No. Now they look like nickels.
I don't mind the nickels. Listen, I don't mind.
They're just lazy.
I don't mind the nickel. I don't mind the nickel though. I don't mind it. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, what you want to do is at least have a champion that can go on both shows.
Yeah, that, or say if they still did that, but with the cruiserweight title and the women's title, why not have like one brand get all the women, one brand get the cruiserweight, so that way each show has something different.
Because then one brand is like in such a disadvantage because let's be real here, most wrestling fans want to see the divas anyways. You would be like, oh, I don't get to see my divas on Raw, so I'm not going to go to Raw. I'm going to go to SmackDown Live only. So like
that's why there's different fans who are appeal to one thing over another.
That hurts the show, though. That hurts the show if you put the women because you got to make the women look good, and if the women are relegated to SmackDown. Oh, I could just imagine all the tweets that I'd be reading. Can't believe the women can't be on the A show with all the men. What, are they not good enough and stuff like that? Like,
yeah, no, I kind of agree with Chase in that one in the sense of, having them on one brand, especially with how much attention and push they've been given beforehand, the women's revolution, all that stuff, and like really put to give WWE credit, they've been giving, a lot of time, effort, and push to the women's division, and rightfully so. To have them exclusively on one brand would just be a PR nightmare. Honestly, what I thought they should have done was do it over time, not necessarily right away. So if you guys remember the original brand split, the WWE champion and the women's champion at the very, very beginning went back and forth.
And then the women's title then was exclusive to Raw.
Eventually, but what you would do is you build up the rosters and you build up the brands in the meantime. So I'm not saying you couldn't have a SmackDown or Raw exclusive women's championship or the same with a tag team, but do the same thing that they did in the original brand split in terms of building up your division for each brand first. Then once you have the momentum and you feel like you have enough that it can stand on its own, then pull the trigger, because that way it would mean more.
Yeah, and then going back to my argument with combining the divisions, it's just for the simple fact there's just not enough in either tag team or women's division to have two separate ones. It's just too small. You need to combine them in order to have not only different match and feud opportunities, but to make the division seem a lot more full. Otherwise, it's just we're seeing the same stuff over and over again, and that's what we've been seeing with the Raw women's division. You know, seeing the same
right back,
three,
guys.
technically four, and then the tag division on Raw is kind of in the same way. It's always In-Zone Cast Club and Cesaro and Sheamus, maybe the New Day if they're getting put back in that picture or whatever. So yeah, that's why they need to combine it, so that way we don't see the same thing all the time, and it makes the divisions feel more full.
Yeah, but Charlotte has her political control, dude. She won't let that
Oh, for God's sake.
I don't know why you don't believe in the Golden Children. They have shown
I
their
believe-
I
power.
don't believe in Charlotte because her gimmick and if you say Bailey's promos are bad, I think Charlotte's are pretty horrendous. That's just me.
Charlotte's
Dude,
I can't stand Charlotte
I would rather
talking.
hear. Listen, I would rather hear Charlotte talk than have Bailey stutter and just sound so Manila and indie like on Raw. Cause that's what she sound like to me.
This is what I've been waiting for since I wrote that note back in the 4th grade. Guys, let's do this.
Oh, you got that. I used to have that
Compared
mic,
to the
actually.
queen,
By the way,
who will tell you straight to the face that I am the best woman in the WWE. Like, Charlotte's the best, okay?
by the way,
Like, she's a golden child. She's the Triple H golden children. How dare you, Levi, not believe in
for
her?
the record, back to the Paige thing real quick. Apparently, Paige's mother were on Twitter. End quote.
Oh, fuck
IPS,
her, dude. I'm tired of that
know.
family.
IPS address taken. Check. Reported. Check. Block. Check. Emailed lawyer. Check. So whoever this person was, damn. Night. Keep your butt hold tight. Just saying.
It's funny because her last name is Soraya Knight. That's funny.
Yeah.
I wonder if this is going to be added in the movie that The Rock's making.
Probably.
Dude,
Dude, I
probably
saw so many jokes about that. Did you see what JTG said?
Yeah, I've
No.
seen that. Where
He
can
said-
I audition for the role of Xavier Woods in the Paige
Yep.
movie? Fucking hell, dude. Jesus.
I'm sorry, JTG is a fucking hilarious
Well,
motherfucker.
Psycho Sid was amazing on Twitter when this happened. He's like, yeah, the boys, yeah, they're they're learning the ins and the outs of the business. Oh, the sunny days.
Yeah, I laughed at that. I saw that one too.
I mean, I will say this: I would rather watch a Paige sex tape than a Sunny sex tape. I'll be
Well,
honest.
in
Well,
modern
Paige
time,
sex tape
yeah.
I know
Modern
is
time,
free.
yes. Modern time, like
Sunny sex
like-
tape, I don't even
like
know.
like Chase, you saw the thing, right? You be real about it. Were you impressed by Paige's performance? If you,
Honestly, I only saw like 60 seconds of her, so it's not like I could
All
like
you need.
grade. Like seriously, like she took good anal. I'll give her that. She took good anal from Brad Maddox. It was kind of like Brad Maddox was like going hard too, man. So like she took good anal. When it came down to like her Xavier Woods just kind of let it happen, and he wasn't trying. So it was more like Paige was doing most of the work, while Xavier Woods was just making weird grunting noises. Like I thought it was so weird.
We're
The only
analyzing.
weird part about that
We're
video was
analyzing
that
shit.
Brad.
Connor, I swear to God, if I come up and visit you, I'm going to strangle you for that. I swear to God.
What? I just said we're analyzing this.
No, you said
Oh,
analyzing.
I-
you said
Oh,
analyzing.
anal like,
We're
oh,
You
analyzing.
motherfucker.
Maybe.
You motherfucker, I swear to God.
Oh, but Well, I just thought it was weird that Brad Maddox was just like super naked already. Like I was expecting Brad Maddox to get in there at some point, but he didn't. He was just filming them and stuff
Did
like
you
that.
get like an American Psycho vibe from that?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
No,
It's kind of-
I'm serious. I
it's
saw
kind
the
of-
pi-
yeah,
I saw the
no,
still
like,
I
it's
saw the
kind of-
still image of him like taking the film. Like he's got that like weird like Christian Bale physique from American Psycho. I'm like, I don't know how to feel about this.
Yeah, no, it's just weird. I know I've known porn people to do that. It was just weird that he was just like he didn't even try to get in there. Maybe there's more to the video that I didn't see. I just want to know who the third guy was. I just want to know who the
that's what I said. I'm like, wait, so someone's filming him, filming Paige and Woods, and someone's like, I'm trying to get the footage that Maddox had, like his angle.
Yeah. Because I want to know who was filming. Was it Big E? Like my theory is Big E. I think Emma could have filmed it.
They say if you listen carefully, you hear.
Dude, they fucks. Dude, they fucks.
Dude,
by the way, I see the straight shooter commented saying at least Paige's movie will have a happy ending.
Yeah, it'll be having a happy ending for sure, man. She wins the women's title. I was gonna be at that Raw. I was gonna be at that Raw when she won Divas title, but too bad I was Too bad. Should have made me laugh. He's like, no chance. Brad Max wants to be a cuck for that moment.
So I saw someone on Twitter say like, "Wow, I can't tell who Brad Maddox screwed worse, Paige or Ryback from Hell in a Cell."
Oh God. That whole Ryback thing was so stupid.
The big guy. Well, they booked themselves into a fucking corner with that.
Yeah, they did. All from Cena getting hurt when we could have got to see one of the best Hell in a Cell matches ever. Not seeing CM Punk. But that ain't happening anymore.
Ryback.
I can't believe. I just can't believe.
Ryback.
I can't believe they did Ryback and CM Punk back to back. That was just ridiculous.
No. So Chase.
Yeah.
So Chase.
Just take a Z-Pack, man. You'll be all right. Yeah.
So Chase, did you come up with the name
Ryback
for the...
Punk is the funniest thing ever, dude. That guy's savage. I can't believe that half the shit he says. Like, I don't believe everything Ryback says. I love Ryback, the big guy, but still. Yes, what?
So Chase, did you come up with the...
I like him as a person, but when it comes to social media and shit, he just needs to stop. He's just making himself look like a buffoon.
Yes, Steven. What do you want to ask me?
Did you come up with the name for the Impact Owl?
Oh, yeah, dude. The Impact Owl? Anthem Owl, you mean?
Yeah, the Anthem Owl.
Is it the name I suggested?
No, it can't be Alucard. That'd be too much for him, man. He would explode in semen.
Alucard?
Probably would.
He'd be like, I can't believe Impact, guy on the internet who doesn't like reviews. You know, the owl name, I was thinking about it long and hard. This owl deserves a beautiful name. A name of a star. So AJ Styles, the name of the owl.
Phenomenal. AJ Styles.
Yeah, it's AJ Styles. That's the owl's name.
Just call him Phenomenal.
Yeah, Phenomenal.
Phenomenal
It's the name
owl.
of the star, man. It flies high. Get ready to fly.
Get ready to fly.
Get ready to fly. AJ Styles.
God.
Phenomenal. Phenomenal.
I'll be right back in just a moment.
That was the owl that flew away. They lost the star.
But it's just funny because I remember looking through like the promotional videos they were doing, like, you know, it's like making Impact Great. It's the generic music, and you see like, you know, the promotional thing where they're turning and they're like doing like a pose. You know what I mean? Like I saw like Bruce Pritchard, I saw like Reno Scum, I saw I saw. I'm like, ah, cool. And then it's like, did they really just do one for the owl? Did they really? I'm like, I'm glad they got rid of the owl from the logo, but they really.
You know what's funny?
Over,
imagine the next Six Sides of Steel has a curved top like a fucking bird's cage.
You know what's funny?
Cage. Oh my god!
So the prize.
What's going on here?
So the prize is all right. So the prize, if you give the owl a name, you get a $150 gift card from Shop TNA. You know what's funny though? Shop TNA is no more.
Oh
yeah, it's Shop Impact now.
Oh shit! Is it really?
Which, by the way, I tweeted out my my pick, which was Hope.
Shop Impact.
Hope for Impact.
Yep.
That's
Hope.
one.
I gotta see this shit. I wonder what they're selling. Nope, not found. I can't find the site.
Oh, can I just say how happy I am that Don West is back? I mean, he legitimately makes me excited for these crazy, insane deals. Like I forgot how good he was at his job.
Yeah, man, he made me buy 3 brown bags.
Sensitive internet thug writes here. Impact Owl versus the Twitter Bird Owl. By the way, see, we're talking about TNA. Oh fuck, I don't have it with me here. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. We're talking about TNA right now. I'll be right back. It only makes it right. It only makes it right. Hold up.
I have returned, gentlemen.
And Steven just left. The host of the show just left.
It wasn't like he was doing much. He was just sitting there anyways, listening to us carry the show.
That's around the point, folks. That is
there's
around.
a brown bag.
Did he say he'd be coming back or something?
I mean,
or
I
did
don't know.
he just abruptly leave?
I don't know. But anyways, as I was gonna say, I just want to ask you guys, how excited are you guys for when my boy Roman Reigns finally buries that old man Undertaker at WrestleMania 33?
Okay, I'm back.
You big dog!
Okay, if we're gonna talk about TNA right now, it's only right. Yeah, I won't see, but yeah, got the Impact Wrestling hat on right now.
Oh, do you have the Jobber Impact hat that I do have?
The
That I
trucker
have,
one.
the white one.
The trucker one.
Yeah. Oh no. I just have a basic white one that they gave me. I also have an American Wolves hat. I don't know why.
I got this Impact hat. They gave me this Wolves like metal rock band chain and shit. They gave me hella rosaries on my box, yo. Massive rosaries.
I got a Gunner T-shirt. I don't even know what to do with it.
I got a Mahabali t-shirt, dude. That's my workout shirt, pretty much. But I'm wearing right now the Impact Wrestling hat on. I feel like a fucking tool right now.
Oh, dude, look at this. This is a Don West for Kids bundle. We're gonna start you off with 3 T-shirts. Then I'm gonna throw in 1 action figure, 3 coloring books. Wait, TNA has coloring books?
Oh, for the love of Chase, is this real?
Yes.
I swear to Christ, I need to do this.
Yeah, 3
I need to see
coloring
what
books.
I need to see what the coloring books are.
1 T
I'm
grade
gonna look him up too.
a set of Jeff Hardy armbands, all just for $20. Wait, there's more. I'm gonna throw in an Eric Young beard and also a Willow mask to top it off. Kurt Angle sunglasses. All of this for just $20. So this is the brown.
Yeah, I'm sold. Where is this? Hold on.
Brown bag
Name
for
that.
kids. You go to shopimpact.com or you can still
Yep.
type in shop TNA.
Yep.
Hit deals, hit bundles, and it's the first one you see, and it's just Don West pointing at
Okay,
you.
hold on.
I gotta see this too.
I'm being dead serious. That's what I read.
I know.
There's
That's
3
why I'm laughing. All right, deals, bundles.
Guys,
Okay,
you
hold
get
on.
this always on around.
I
the
can't
point.
believe
I need to see what the coloring books are.
Yeah, I don't even know they had coloring books, man.
Honestly,
I didn't either. I want to see what these coloring books are.
I hope they get new belts.
I do too.
Well, here's the thing.
To be honest with you, I'm not
I
a fan of
can't.
TNA.
It won't let me log into the site though. It won't let me go on shopimpact.com.
Do
No, just-
shoptna.com.
Just shop TNA, Steven. All they did was just freaking paste like the most laziest thing ever.
I
They
know.
just pasted the Shop Impact logo on there.
Okay.
Brown bag
Okay.
special.
It's not a
Oh
bad
my-
deal. Current angle glasses.
Holy,
T-shirt.
holy shit, dude. The Dawn Aces and Eights deal, dude. There's Dawn West and Aces and Eights gear. This is hilarious, dog. What do I get
Yeah,
in this
he's in
deal?
the vest and shit. I was laughing at. He has like the biker chain and everything.
Oh my god. So if you my
Don
god.
West here with another incredible deal, but this one is just for the kids. We don't make a brown bag special design, especially for the little ones. We're gonna start off with 3 T-shirts. Then we're gonna throw in 1 action. You have to do like a hyper JR. That's what Don West is. It's a hyper JR.
We're gonna start with 1.
Oh, I know that.
Holy
I used to
cow,
watch
fuck.
Kids
back.
books, and also
Of
we're
course
gonna
it is.
throw in. We're
I
gonna
love
throw
how it
in
says.
one
I love how
more.
it says 3 coloring books in parentheses. Kids love coloring books.
Yeah, no, I was like, what the fuck?
And apparently,
You know, I actually back then, like I don't know, like
take this hat off.
5,
Oh,
6
stupid
years
person.
ago, I can't remember. I used to be obsessed with Don West deals to the point where I actually bought 3 brown bag specials
all
at one point, and it was a pretty cool deal. I got a bunch of old school TNA DVDs from like 2006,
Yeah,
2005.
they gave me 2
Fuck.
TNA DVD. They gave me 2 copies of the TNA DVD. It was funny. I was like, what the fuck?
But the best part is like the only thing you see is just Don West's face for the image. There's no image of the actual brown bag. It's just him going.
Yeah. Hey man,
Okay.
I don't know. I might have to jump on this Aces and Eights deal. Aces
Not
and
bad.
Eights, baby.
Get the
I'm
what is
gonna
it? I think
start
like
going
the
to have the vest. I'm gonna throw in the bandana and an Aces and Eights wallet as well.
the vest looks badass. I'm not gonna lie. The vest
Probably-
looks badass.
Probably pleather.
No,
though.
you know what,
It's probably
I'll-
fucking pleather.
The most stupid thing I'll ever buy first off, I wish I would buy because I definitely want to buy a Roman Reigns vest just to troll the fans because everyone knows I'm the #1 Roman Reigns fan on YouTube, and so it'd be great
Excuse
to have
me?
a vest just to piss off these people.
Excuse me.
But the thing is, I'm waiting until they make a big dog T-shirt, man. That shit needs to be a T-shirt, man. They
I
missed out on
heard-
I'm not a good guy, I'm not a bad guy, I'm the guy T-shirt. I need a big dog T-shirt because
Oh.
Michael Cole and
Surprised
Corey
they haven't done that already.
And, you know what
No,
they should
Bobby
name the
Sexton-
bird? Claire Lynch.
Yeah. Someone said that Claire Lynch was going to interfere in the Shane McMahon match.
Claire
Oh,
Lynch.
Fuck's sake.
How dare they?
How dare they?
Yeah.
You know what though?
Why
In
would
Impact
anyone
That
think
Oh,
about
shit.
it?
storyline was one of the most convoluted things I can remember in recent
I-
history.
I forgot about that storyline, to be honest. Like, people go like, oh yeah, what about the Claire Lynch storyline?
I forgot about it until I saw that whole thing where people were like, "Oh, Claire Lynch is gonna show up," and I'm like, "Oh God, you just made me remember a nightmare."
Now here's my thing, right? Connor, are
No.
you aware? Do you know anything about Impact Wrestling doing a show for WrestleMania weekend?
No,
'Cause
I've not heard anything whatsoever.
It would be a smart move, right? When you think about it.
Steven, you have to understand they're in a massive rebuilding phase right now. So they're trying to cut costs, and they're trying to do everything they can to like just reduce as much as they can. The one thing they have done, which is very, very smart, and I think it was definitely a good move on their part, is they've announced, I think, the next like 5 set of tapings they're doing like throughout almost the year. Which opens up their calendar, gives the talent opportunity to kind of take advanced bookings and dates, knowing that, okay, they don't have to be for there. I'm curious. I think that they said publicly they're going to try and do more house shows, but they need to kind of, it's a lot of rebuilding. I would be surprised if they did any house shows whatsoever in 2017. I think they would do them in 2018. Like, that's what I would do. I would aim for an Impact show in New Orleans in 2018. That's what I would aim for if they were going to do that. And that's
It's good that they're in this rebuilding process because they really
What
needed it.
rebuilding? What rebuilding? They're using the same fuckers I've been seeing for years. My boy Bobby.
I mean, from a
El
company
Bobo.
standpoint.
Oh yeah, no, they rebuild from a company. They need to get rid of that MMA title. I'm not calling it by
I completely 100%
that
agree with
MMA
you on
title is
that.
the stupidest thing.
What? Wait, whoa. What title?
The
They
Grand.
have
The
this
Impact
okay,
Grand Championship.
Connor, you can say the name of it. I'm not. It's ridiculous.
It's
but
the
they have
Impact.
this
It's the Impact Wrestling Grand Championship.
So
I
Levi,
kind of
they
heard
have
something about that.
they have this belt, by the way, where it's 3 2-minute rounds of these fuckers wrestling, and they get judged on it. If you win by pinfall, that's considered a knockout, and if you win by tap out or submission, it's considered a tap out or whatever. I don't know, but they have judges scoring. It's terrible. It's the worst gimmick. It's the reason why Aaron Rex is a jobber again. Let's just get rid of this belt.
That sounds stupid.
They might be getting rid of
And
it.
keep in mind, I don't watch TNA only for the sole reason I don't get Pop TV on my fucking television.
No one gets
happens.
poop TV on their television.
Pop goes.
Unless you
TV.
get freaking the biggest cable package, then maybe.
All
Did you hear
can
about,
do
hey,
is
did you hear
phone
about
them.
Austin Aries packages? It was 4 hours long. They had to cut it down.
Oh yeah.
Fucking, I'm sorry. That's been my favorite thing in the last like 2 weeks in wrestling is just Aries
Oh,
just
just
being a
him
dick.
constantly saying, "Have you seen my package?"
I am super pumped for Aries Neville at WrestleMania.
Yeah, I can't
quite
wait for that
frankly,
match with Neville and Aries.
Neville and Aries is gonna be the 5th best match on the card.
If they were smart, they would open Mania with that match.
Oh, the
Mhm.
pre-show for sure.
No, fuck.
I
the
have a
pre-show.
weird feeling they're gonna make it to the pre-show. I think you're right, Chase.
Oh yeah, they're gonna open the pre-show when no one's gonna be there because they're gonna have
Just like
issues
us last year. Fucking A.
Yeah, no one's gonna be there. Honestly though, what do you guys think is gonna be the best match at Mania? Because there's like a lot of good matches on this card, to be honest.
Oh, that's I
There's a few
Best?
candidates I have in mind. The
It depends.
cruiserweight title match could
And
be.
keep in mind, Goldberg and Lesnar is not out of the equation. I know everyone's like, oh, it's only gonna last a minute, but that's what makes it a great match because like you don't know what's gonna happen, and Goldberg could easily win. Because like everyone's saying, oh, I don't know, his contract ends at WrestleMania 33, Chase. Well, guess what? You fuckers were telling me it ended at Survivor Series, and it didn't. So guess what? I still
So-
believe in my man Bill.
I guess my man Bill.
My,
I guess it depends on what you want in the match. Like if you're talking like, I think honestly Styles and Shane is gonna create some crazy spots. I think they're gonna have a couple of
that
moments
match
where you're
is
just
gonna
like,
be cool.
Holy fuck!
Okay, I don't understand why wrestling fans are so upset that AJ Styles is facing Shane McMahon.
I
They
don't
act
either.
like this is
I
so-
think
I like the
I think
idea
Shane's gonna
'cause-
kill himself, and
Yeah.
Styles is the best seller in the business. I'm sorry, like I thought it was Dolph, but Styles is the best one.
Yeah,
Well,
he
Dolph
is.
is good at like sex selling, man. Like AJ Styles is like real wrestling selling, man.
But Styles can he's had not a single bad match in his run so far, and I can say that with like absolute validity, and everyone will probably agree. So you put him with Shane, who Shane's a trained performer, and he's done crazy shit in the past. Some you're not gonna get like your technical match, but you're gonna get some crazy fucking shit, and I can't wait to see what they pull out of their heads out of that one. Like I think that's gonna be
If they want to go for even crazier stuff, they should make this like a street fight.
Well, that's why I'm waiting to see what they do with Dean and Corbin, because I think those two guys are gonna go fucking nuts too.
Oh no,
Yeah,
Dean
that
and
match
Corbin's
should
gonna...
be interesting.
No, because Ambrose sucks, dude. I'm sorry. I given up on this guy. Like, I
No,
don't know.
I'm curious. I'm curious more what Corbin's gonna do. I'm not
Corbin's
so
not
interested.
gonna do anything because Dean Ambrose is gonna be like, yeah, man, I'm gonna control this match, and then Corbin's like, okay, dude, and then Corbin's gonna listen to this idiot, and then the crowd's gonna be dead, and then later on Corbin's gonna be like, man, it's really weird in that arena, right? And then Ambrose is like, yeah, whatever, kid, and then walk away and go fuck Renee Young.
I think Taker Roman's probably gonna be a surprise. I think.
Oh no, that's gonna be the best match. I think I'm calling it now, dude. Fans are gonna love that match. Roman Reigns is gonna turn babyface. Like I'm expecting a double turn in this match, guys.
I think. Honestly, though, as far as
Gonna be 6 stars, guys. 6 stars. Dave Meltzer rate this 6 stars.
I think. Honestly, the best match of just predicting wise, I think as far as the best match that you're gonna get, I'm gonna put money on Orton and Bray. I have this weird feeling about it. They do not have history of having good matches in terms of especially
they've
around
never had matches.
Well, they've only
That's why
had
I'm
one
saying
match,
no.
and it
Right,
was
but I have a
They've never
weird
done.
feeling. I can't logically explain it. I just have this gut feeling that they're gonna kick a lot of ass at Mania. I have
They've
no
never
idea
touched-
why.
They've literally never touched the one time Orton
No
and Bray
Mercy.
were... No, remember Orton couldn't wrestle.
No. That was Backlash.
No, they
that was
wrestled. That was
Backlash.
the match. That was like
No
5
Mercy. They
minutes.
were the main event. No Mercy. They were the
No
main
Mercy,
event.
They were in the main event, and Harper
That was
because-
was hurt.
anything.
I know that's my point. We haven't really seen much from it, and I don't know. Maybe I'm being hopeful. Maybe I'm being too damn hopeful. But I just have this
I
weird
think
feeling that
I'm with you, Connor. I think they will have a good match. I really do.
Oh,
Chase. I need to stress this. I'm basing this off of absolutely zero logic whatsoever. I'm just basing this
Oh.
off of intuition.
Number one's gonna be Roman Reigns versus
If
Undertaker.
we're going off of logic, I'm going to go with Roman Taker.
Roman Taker.
If I'm going for the pure stuff, for the pure in ring of style, it's gonna be Neville and Aries.
No,
But
dude,
if you
because-
want to take everything, story, the action, and all that,
Story.
I say, if it happens, Triple H, Seth Rollins. If it happens, if Rollins
I don't
is
know
cleared,
because Triple H.
I think
Because
that
Triple H. The problem is Triple H is gonna go over in that match, so it's gonna hurt it a little bit.
Triple
And
H
do not tell me. And
for
do not
fucking-
tell me Seth Rollins is going over because
He-
Triple H puts over.
Rollins has to go over.
He's not.
Otherwise, what's
No,
the
he
point?
doesn't.
No, he
Especially with
doesn't.
Joe in the mix.
Yeah, there's no Triple H is not Triple H. Okay, first off, how many times were people saying, "Oh, Sting's going over at Mania 31," and then Triple H is like, "LOL, I win." Like, look, this is Triple H at the odd WrestleManias. He doesn't like putting people over. WrestleMania
odd
25
He
did not
put
put.
Batista over at 21. That's an odd WrestleMania. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about short hair Triple H part time. 29 did not put over Lesnar. 31 not put over Sting. The trend will continue. 33 not. If he's not putting over Sting, he is not putting over Brock Lesnar. He's not going to put over silly Seth Rollins, man.
Where my
I kinda
statue?
made
think
Where
he
my
would,
statue?
because Seth Rollins is Triple H's pet project.
But
no,
but
what
he,
the-
but
no, okay, if he was no Triple H
It's
had
common,
projects.
it's common logic. It's
and
common
Sting
logic.
to be
Sting
fair,
was pet
to be
project.
fair, Sting beating Triple H at 31 was logic, and it
Yeah.
didn't happen. I'm making a point here that I'm laughing at Chase, but at the same time, I'm like, I wouldn't be surprised if they pulled that shit. To be honest with you,
Yeah,
here's
no,
the thing.
I'm letting
The,
you know.
the only thing I don't like about this whole thing, and I get their hands are tied with Seth's injury and shit like that, but the thing that I laughed the most at was when Seth came out and did the interview with Corey Graves, and I laughed hysterically at this. When Triple H did the confrontation, he was like, and you better not call me out at WrestleMania. You better not do this. I'm like, he didn't fucking mention calling you out. Like, did you jump the gun here or something? He's like, that's like, you better not do that. Like, what?
Hey, oh my! I'm being dead serious here. That Raw main event promo was so bad. I was like watching that, and then I was like, what? And like and then when Seth Rollins' music hit, I was like,
one?
Yeah.
The
like
monkey part. I died when he called monkey when he called Foley a monkey. Laughed my ass off.
No, I'm just saying, man. Triple H is not going to put over Seth Rollins because here's the thing. Here's the thing. You got to think about who's going to win face and heel wise at WrestleMania, and also you got to look at Triple H. What is he going to do for the rest of the year? Triple H needs to look strong. Because that's what Triple H needs to do. Seth Rollins, to be honest, here, he's not.
I just laughed at Levi's reaction.
I swear.
You know what's gonna happen? You know what's gonna happen?
Right now.
You know, here's the worst part. Chase is gonna be absolutely right, and that's just gonna piss Levi off much more.
I can't
probably will. It probably will because there's no logic in Triple H winning against Rollins.
Levi, how many times?
Here's the thing. Is Triple H. This is what Triple H would tell you, Levi, if you were backstage. Levi, there is a lot of logic. Seth is the underdog. Why would you cheer for the underdog if I already beat him? If he beats me, he should just become world champion right away. But Seth won't beat me, and that's the point, because we're trying to build him up from the ground up. He's been injured way too much, Levi. We can't push him right now. You expect him to beat Brock Lesnar after he beats me? That's what Triple H will tell you, and it makes sense.
Here's the thing, Levi, and the only reason I'm kind of like entertaining Chase's idea is because he's absolutely right. There have been moments in wrestling where logically they should have done X, Y, and Z, and it would have made sense to do like, this, and they don't. And we just end up scratching our heads. Why the fuck didn't they do this? And so as much as I would disagree with Chase as far as what Triple H should be go over, I would not put it past WWE to fucking pull this shit.
It's just an odd WrestleMania. Those odd WrestleManias, minus 17, 21, and like where Triple H wants to put someone over, he will. And you can tell. Levi, you don't argue with me. When it comes to Triple H booking, I'm a connoisseur. I've watched the network millions of times. I know how Triple H works. I know how Triple H does business.
I know how he works too. I know how Triple H
why
works too.
Why are you saying that Seth Rollins is going to win? You are ridiculous.
For the simple fact, Rollins has been Triple H's pet project from the beginning.
Yeah, and the thing is, wasn't Randy Orton also Triple H's pet project from the beginning? Again, that turned out well.
Wasn't Batista also?
Batista.
Well, okay, Triple H put Batista over.
Yeah, Batista won because Triple H was like, you know what? I gotta go film a movie, and I gotta put over Big Dave so he can be the world champion. And also, I'm not gonna work Tuesdays because I know the world title is gonna move to SmackDown, so I'm gonna put Big Dave over. So that's the reason why. Put Big Dave over. I'm just letting you know, man. I can't wait till.
I'm just trying to think logically as I possibly can.
You can't think logically with Triple H.
You can't. No, you cannot. However, speaking of WrestleMania here, I have a plan here. I know, but
hey, we're not talking about John Cena and Nikki Bella yet. I've been wanting to say that's going to be a great match.
I believe it too. Honestly, I think from a story perspective, I think it might be also from an entertainment perspective.
It might be a good mixed tag. I mean, hell, look back at WrestleMania 14. They had a mixed tag, and it was fucking really good. Goldust and Luna against Sable and Mark Miller. That was a really good match. So I wouldn't discredit this match for potentially being quote unquote bad. I think it will actually be pretty good.
I think the men will carry a majority of the match, but I think Natalia, Jesus. I think Maurice will carry. We'll come out with a couple of surprises because I don't think honestly, I think a lot of WB fans legitimately forget. Yeah,
she was good. She was good for a model coming into wrestling.
I think they're using that to their advantage in this, which I think is smart. To kind of like downplay Maurice's ability and then be like, holy fuck, and then
As long as I get to hear that Udash theme song again, that'll make my fucking WrestleMania. Man. No, but like honestly, the main question though is John Cena gonna propose to Nikki Bella after
I
this.
was just about to say,
I
what
keep
if that
hearing that a
happened?
lot.
I hear that
What
too.
if that would have
Honestly,
happened? That would be cool. Actually,
I say
Because like
yes.
honestly, this match right here is like a Total Divas match. Like they're building this for a Total Divas episode.
I say yes.
Yeah.
I say yes, but you
Yeah,
have.
I wouldn't be
but-
surprised,
but
especially
you
where they
have
keep
them
mentioning
lose.
the ring and everything over. Yeah.
Yeah,
But you have them
and
lose,
plus, also real quick, sorry, Steven. Plus, not counting Joey Ryan, that doesn't count in my mind. We've never seen on a televised wrestling show a real life engagement. That'd be such a crazy moment.
Yeah, we only one we
Plus,
saw was like,
personally, for them, it's a special moment. So
Didn't
anyone who's
Gargano propose to his wife in the ring?
on
No.
television,
no, Ryan.
No, I'm just. Okay. So the independents. don't
yeah,
count.
I'm talking about on
Yeah.
television or on pay-per-view.
I
And
mean,
besides,
Macho Man
if
did.
people
Macho
are
Man
out
do
there
that?
going to shit on that idea, then they're fucking stupid because
Well-
this would be a real life engagement, something special, and no one should disrespect something like that.
Did the Macho
It's
Man
common
propose to
decency
Elizabeth
in that
on
regard.
television? Didn't the Macho Man propose to
Right.
Elizabeth?
Yeah, but they were actually almost on the verge.
They were
of divorce
already
at that
married.
Point. Yeah, they were already married and almost on the verge of divorce at that point. Actually.
Yeah, that's the
Will
thing a lot of
you
people
marry me? Yeah.
forget about is that around that
Yeah.
time when they did that wedding at SummerSlam, their real life relationship was crumbling slowly.
I've been thinking.
That's sad when you look at it, especially now that they're both dead. Like, it's really
Jeez,
rough.
Levi, thanks for making this really a chipper
Oh,
episode.
yeah.
Like,
You know who's also gonna be
you
dead?
just went completely downhill.
It'll be-
Holy shit! You're like, they were already like their marriage was crumbling. They're divorced. Now they're dead. That's sad. Like you just
Damn, Levi.
I'm just fucking with you.
I know,
yeah.
But I have a tendency of doing that.
I've been thinking.
Not just on here, but on any other show.
So, here's what I'm planning to do for WrestleMania before we wrap up the show here. I have a couple of ideas. So,
Okay.
for WrestleMania, because another reason why I did the stream here on YouTube, because my plan is to do a live reaction of WrestleMania 33.
I'll have fun
Jesus.
with that.
It's an idea yet. I'm still planning it out. Nothing confirmed yet. So, I might let people know it's going down a couple weeks, but we'll see. We'll see. Nothing confirmed yet. Just throwing it out there right now. But we'll see.
You better have a comfy ass chair and a
Fuck
one of those bags you piss in when you're like on the road for a long period of time.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
Or wear an adult diaper.
Probably.
That's what I would
but I'll-
probably do.
But I'll keep you posted. If anything, if not, maybe after WrestleMania, for like the next pay-per-view, something like that. I'll keep you posted, guys. But guys, this has been fun. This has been fucking awesome.
I was gonna throw in some, but since you're ending it, I'm like, damn.
All right, we're gonna throw. Fuck it.
Nah, never mind. I
No,
guess
no,
we could talk
no,
about it after the show.
no. If you're gonna say something, don't hide from the people. Say it. Why did I come up
Are
with a
you
teacher?
sure?
What,
You really want me to do this?
what you want to talk about?
Sure.
Okay. Well, it's nothing wrestling related. It's something different.
NASCAR,
No.
eBay,
No. Steven.
Amazon.
No.
Call.
I swear to God, Steven.
Okay.
You're chipping away at my sanity. So me and Connor, we've been, well, last time me and him were on Skype, we were talking pretty extensively about like future of like Marvel films, starting now going forward when they start doing Phase 4 in a few years.
Mm-hmm.
And I showed him that I got this, the Infinity Gauntlet graphic novel, which is all the Infinity Gauntlet comics into one little book, because it gives you an idea of what will probably happen in the next Avengers films. And so what I wanted to throw in there is like, whenever they get to releasing Infinity War and then Avengers 4 a year later, Connor had this theory about one Avenger who may die.
Mm-hmm.
He says, and I don't know if it'll happen, but he thinks the Hulk is going to die.
That's still my idea.
I think, based off of something I read about on one of these movie sites, I think Steve Rogers is going to die.
Wouldn't be surprised if it was
Because-
either one of them.
Yeah, because supposedly Chris Evans may not stay after Avengers 4.
No,
So-
he's there. He's there.
I hope he stays, because
Oh, he's
I
there.
don't know.
He's done. He's signed. He's back.
I
That's
hope
Robert
he
Downey
does.
Jr. that you have to worry about.
I hope. Well, RDJ said he's Iron Man until he's dead.
Yeah, no, but he's not going to do another Iron Man main movie.
Of course not.
No,
and
he's going to reprise
if any,
another
he's
role.
going to be a crossover character, like he's going to be for the Spider-Man movie.
Right.
Or Homecoming.
And speaking of Iron Man crossovers, you know what the one crossover I want to see them do? Iron Man and Doctor Strange. That would be amazing. Only problem, and I was going to talk about this to Connor before he had to leave the call the other day when we were talking about it. The only problem is which villain could they use for a Doctor Strange Iron Man crossover? For me, there are two options. One of them's not likely because he's owned by Fox, for God's sake. Because when you look at how to make a Doctor Strange Iron Man crossover film, you have to have a villain who's got 1 foot in the world of science, 1 foot in the world of magic. Who is that in the comics? Doctor Doom. But he's under Fox, so they can't do him. Or
you could do a collaborative effort, but then again, that's worked
if
so
they were
well
to come together with a deal, Marvel and Fox, but who knows if that'll ever
Well,
happen.
like, because isn't Fox doing their own thing? Like, I remember, like, I read Fox is doing their own thing with Venom. Like, they're doing their, like, a Venom movie. and
No,
not
it's
gonna
Sony that's doing it. Yeah, they're
be-
doing
yeah,
the
no,
Venom
yeah,
movie.
it's doing their own Venom movie. It's not going to be related to Homecoming at all.
Just FYI, Logan was an absolute, I don't want to say masterpiece, but I mean,
Oh,
pretty
such-
damn.
such a
I
great
damn
need to watch it.
close.
I haven't seen it yet.
Oh,
I really
it's-
need to see it.
Logan, it's not because of the violence. Like, I feel like a lot of people overrate the fact just because it's violent, why it's good. Logan's just good because of, like, first of all, Patrick Stewart and freaking Hugh Jackman's back and forth as Professor X and Wolverine is just great. X-23 is in the fucking movie. It's not a spoiler. Shut up. X-23, she's a good character as well. Like, all the characters are really, really, like, good and you can kind of relate to. The villains are very hateable and you just want to see these fuckers die. Like, it's just good stuff, man. Like, you can actually, like, relate to it. There's a lot of good parallels from real life and fiction. Like,
These
I
fuckers
enjoyed
die.
that movie. I don't say it's the best comic book film ever made, but it's definitely a great movie for sure.
Yeah, I need to go see that for sure. But and actually, real quick, Draven G, I see in the comments, you said you took the words right out of my mouth. Going back to the Iron Man Doctor Strange movie idea, or the other villain, the other most likely option they should do, the real Mandarin, because they did that one shot, All Hail the King, where they teased that there's a real Mandarin out there, a la the Ten Rings. So you could use him in an Iron Man Doctor Strange crossover because he has the 10 rings, which is very scientific, but each ring has its own magical abilities, so that'd be a good balance.
Yeah.
If they were to do that. I would prefer Doctor Doom, but Fox not willing to make a deal. And fun fact,
Well,
Hugh
it's not
Jackman,
that fun. It's Disney's not really doing a good job with negotiations either. So,
and I was gonna say, and Hugh Jackman's even gone out on record stating he would stay as Wolverine if Wolverine was in the MCU. So
well, yeah.
All I know is I want to see Deadpool 2.
Yeah,
I do want to see.
I heard that
movie.
movie's supposed to be out around the same time as Black Panther, so that's gonna be like a competitive thing. Who's gonna
I
get
heard
more, Deadpool 2
The-
or Black
from
Panther?
what I've heard, also.
Wow, nice suit. Zip it, Stanley.
Black
From
Panther
what
is
I've-
my boy Michael B. Jordan, man. Don't sleep.
From what I've heard.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Black Panther.
From what I've heard, they're gonna also come out with the Venom movie.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I
we were
just-
just
Yeah, we
talking
talked
about
about
that
that earlier.
yeah, October 2018.
Nah,
Do that.
No, dude, the real crossover movie I'm looking forward to: Godzilla versus King Kong in 2020.
Yes.
Dude. Y'all see Kong Skull
Yes.
Island?
Not yet.
Yes.
I heard so much good reviews on
Oh,
it.
that after credit scene, man, the best after credit scene I've never been more hyped for a
I've
movie.
never
in
been
my
excited
life.
for a monster movie, but I'm like, you bastards.
No, like seriously, like when I watched it, I'm not gonna spoil what happens in the after credits, but the only part that was just amazing was like after, like you hear Godzilla scream in the background, and it's just like, oh my god, like I got chills down my spine. I went out of that movie, I was like, oh my god, I'm so hyped. My manager, she looked at me, she's like, dude, you're fucking insane. And I was like, you
Be
know
right
what?
back.
You just don't appreciate good movies.
Good, that's right. You don't appreciate good
Yeah,
movies,
but
fuckers.
crap. Where was I gonna say? Oh yeah, back to what I was talking about. If they kill Steve Rogers off in one of the two Avengers films, it would make somewhat sense since if Chris Evans isn't staying and they do kill him off, there's rumors that they could pass the whole Captain America mantle
Yeah,
over
no,
to either Bucky or Falcon. I think it should be Bucky because Falcon's good on his own. He doesn't need the shield or anything like that. Bucky could use it because, after all, he's Steve Rogers' best friend, and he's a badass.
I'm good with.
And and that's what happens in the comics.
I'm good without Bland Soldier being the Captain America. I'm good. Bland Soldier can do whatever the fuck he wants. Besides be Captain America.
We'll see. And besides, Sebastian Stan's signed on for way more films after Avengers 4. I think for like 3 or 4 more. Like, he had a longer contract than Chris Evans did. And I wonder what they're going to do with Tom Hiddleston, because after Avengers 4, he's still signed on for more films afterwards. And who knows if Chris Hemsworth's going to stay on. I would hope he does, because I don't know of anybody else who could play Thor, because Chris Hemsworth pulls it off so well.
Triple H can be old man Thor.
Maybe. Actually, that wouldn't be too bad of an idea, because I would expect maybe, like, say, at the end of Avengers 4, Thor becomes King of Asgard, and he gains the Thor Force where he looks more like Odin, so that could be a possibility.
Very interesting. Well, guys, this has been awesome. Badass, kick-ass, badass, what the other kids call it nowadays. Thank you all for watching this live. We had 22 likes, and it was awesome. All right? And, again, guys, we'll be back for more real soon, sometime next week. Hopefully, for more of Around the Point. Again, this will be a Sunday thing from here on out, hopefully, if things go on well with me and my work schedule too. So, yeah, keep your eyes peeled for the next episode. You can follow me on Twitter at HeelSteven. If you're new to the channel, hit that sub button. And, yeah. I would normally, with the podcast, I say kick Cub, but see, he's not here right now. Kick it, Chase.
Oh, yeah, you guys can follow me on that Twitter at ChaseOliver68, YouTube.com/ChaseOliver. Draven G, Godzilla did not lose to King Kong. Fuck baby Godzilla, costing Godzilla the victory of his life. Godzilla the GOAT. And remember, kids, just like Brock Lesnar, sometimes you guys don't have to give a shit.
There you go. Can you get okay, Fabe?
You guys know me. I'm Connor, a.k.a. OKFabe. You can follow me on Twitter at OKFabe, YouTube.com/OKFaber. Also, ProWrestlingTees.com/OKFabe as well, too.
Right. Kick it, Levi.
All right, you can subscribe to me on YouTube, ThrashManiac99. You can follow me on Twitter at ThrashManiac99, Twitch at ThrashManiac99, Hitbox at ThrashManiac99, Snapchat, ThrashManiac99, Instagram, ThrashManiac99, and I'm now on Player.me, ThrashManiac99. So I'm everywhere.
That's amazing. Again, also, the T-Mail Podcast, live every single Wednesday over at the Mixler. Mixler.com/T-Mail Podcast, which is available on iTunes, Stitcher Radio, SoundCloud, Google Play Music, and we've just been added to TuneIn Radio. So, you can catch us so many platforms. Five, if you will. All right, that'll be it for all of us here. We'll be back next week, hopefully. This has been the good people here over at Around the Point. Good night, everyone. Hit the music.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Around the Point. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Around the Point.
And now, you are watching Around the Point, live on YouTube.com, because fuck it, why not? And now, here is your host, Heel Steven.
Inside joke, y'all can't even hear it. Y'all can hear it, but we can't. Not on the sky. Fuck you, Scott. Fuck you, baby Godzilla.
I'm gonna have nightmares now because of Levi. Thanks.
Godzilla.
Oh, you're obsessed with wearing this shit now.
I can tell.
Oh, Paige. Oh, yeah.
Hold on a